I see somebody's in the house. Hey, Louie. Hey, Ada. Hey, J Tess. What's going on, y'all? Forgive me. Well, pay me no mind. Hey, Joe Cola. What's happening? I'm just having a little, so this is vanilla pound cake that I buttered and put in the oven. And then I threw some crushed pineapple and Cool Whip on top. Oh, thanks, Fielding. Oh, in reference to my comment, ooh, it's crunchy. It's kind of crunchy. Oh, that's good. Kind of like having pineapple upside down cake, which I wanted to make something like that, like my mom used to make, but I didn't really feel like making an entire cake. So I thought, let me just heat up the slices of pound cake instead. Are you guys having a good Saturday? Hey, Luke. Well, I wish I had, well, I do have milk, but it's almond milk. But I wanted to drink water. Right here. Cool. So how has everyone been keeping busy, occupied, and things like that? For those of you with kids, and I'm curious to know because ain't nothing going on over here. Nothing but a lot of TV and video watching. Yeah, I think too many people, Luke, too many people doing McDonald's videos, and you have the double Big Mac too, and I was just like, I gotta have me a Big Mac. I'm glad that they have the double one. It was so good. I should probably put some more. This was really good. This is a good old snack. I was gonna fry them, like put them in the skillet with butter. But butter flavored cooking spray in the oven, spraying these in the oven works just as good. Yeah, I know it sucks, but Facebook and Instagram has me busy with questions. Like what? I'm gonna have to file for unemployment tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but they have it by last name. So if your last name begins with either A through N, then you can file on certain days because I guess they're so, backed up. Drum and paint questions. Oh. Luke, I know you had I just saw a little bit of your KFC video too. It looked really good. Hey, what's up, Tony? I want to go out so bad. Friends are now like talking. We're trying to chat with each other, online and everything. So it's a cool thing. But it goes to show, how much we're missing each other. Coworkers and things like that. I was sending emails back and forth with my with the store manager, which was a lot of fun. Oh, if y'all, I'm telling you, get a pound cake like this, slice this up into pieces and just like toast it or toast the whole thing. Oh my God. It's a good deal. I'm telling you. But this pineapple and Cool Whip is taking it over the top for me. I posted it on the community page a little while ago. Oh, y'all got an air fryer? I want me an air fryer. Hey, Cheryl, what's going on? I'm doing good, and you? Time for some water, because that was just too much sweet. I was on with one of my friends. Oh my God. My friend who drives Uber, he was texting me something. He always works on Saturday. He always got something foul to text. Oh, my friend Ron. I'm seeing that there's a lot of little challenges and stuff like that going on Instagram and everything, which, by the way, it's the official choose on Instagram. I do mention it sometimes, but I guess when I do, I don't mention it right at the onset, not right at the beginning of the video. There's somebody named Robbie Barnett who has requested to follow me. I don't know who you are, so I have to figure out who you are. If you are one of my followers or subscribers, you gotta let me know who you are. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep deleting it. But anyway, it was my friend Ron. He's doing a isolation song challenge, or a social distancing challenge. That's what it is, music challenge. And he chose The Police, Don't Stand So Close to Me. That's perfect. I want to play that with him. I think I would like to do some cleaning tomorrow. I had been a little under the weather yesterday, but I was like, I don't feel like doing too much of anything, and I don't want to exacerbate anything. But I really do feel like I want a mask just to protect myself from inhalants in here. So I might have to do something makeshift. There's no way I'm going to be able to find a mask anywhere else in this town, probably, unless I order it. So, but I would like to do some cleaning tomorrow. That would be nice. I got my whatever cooking shows that I was there to watch. I got that out of the way today. And so now I'm kind of freed up a little bit. So that'll free me up to do some cleaning. Hopefully. We'll see. I say that now, but we'll see what happens. I got these. Do you guys ever... I don't think I've ever had them before. Have you guys ever had these? She got an afro. Don't look like an afro? And she got a fro right there. Let's try to open it up. It tastes good. Are these, Luke, are these just like mukbangers, ASMR people, or are they just other YouTube channels? They gotta have a hook to reel people in. And that's one of the things this YouTube creator specialist and all that, they have many videos on how to, improve your views and how to get people to click on your video and all of this stuff. And my guess is that, they're just doing what, I'm not saying that it's not for me to agree or disagree with, but I'm just saying I think they're doing what they have to do to get attention or views, I guess. But why would you smile if your girlfriend's cheating on you? That part I don't get. But then what's the other content in the video? Did you watch the video or something? Or you were just like, no, right out the gate? Maybe the smile is in there for a reason. I don't know. My girlfriend cheated on me. I cheated on my ass back. I don't know what, there might be something else in the video. I don't mind being a ham, but it has to make sense. Like that to me, that what you described doesn't make sense to me. I get what you're saying there. I guess, and maybe that's the point. Maybe that is the draw. But he's smiling about it. Wonder why he's smiling about it. That's the draw right there. That's why he put that title there. But I mean, I think there are people that do a lot of questionable stuff that, things that I might find questionable about their thumbnail, or just it's too over the top and doesn't make sense to me. That's why I stick primarily with mukbangs and ASMR. There's the odd, every now and then there's a cooking channel, because that's some shit I like to do, because that kind of relaxes me too, even though they're not trying to. But I also like, I posted this video, this woman, I think her name is Lexi something, and she was talking about things that Black people say at a funeral, and I shared that in the community tab. So I subscribed to her because all the videos I saw she had a really good, funny, like, makeup tutorial that I loved a lot. So, hey, Ignited, what's happening, boo? Oh, geez. Yeah, that loses me completely, Luke. Hey, Brandon, what's going on? Long time no see. Hello, Sarah Bangerton Evans. How are you? I feel like this about channels. I think you should thank you all, everybody, for thumbing up. I just feel like you should be it should play to who your audience is, or who you're trying to reach. And I know I've heard some people, like, somebody had a post that said, and they have a lot of subscribers, but their videos lately can't get search engine, can't show up in search engines or in the algorithms as much as other people's videos do. And the other people's videos are more, I don't know, garish, or they're not really ASMR, or the quality's bad, sound quality sometimes not good. I'm not talking about anybody there, but and one thing I will say that I have noticed is that the more healthy the food, particularly if you're mukbanging or ASMR, it doesn't matter. The more healthy the food, the less views. Unless you got a built-in niche already, you got an army full of people that supports your healthy eating, you are not going to get that many views. And I know, because I've tried to eat healthy, and I'm not saying that it's wrong or right. I'm just going to eat whatever it is I feel like eating on whatever particular day it is. But the more unhealthy, the more fast food that people see, the more views you're going to get. Now, this is my opinion. After doing this 5 years, this is just something that I have noticed, not only on my own channel, but it seems like on others too, unless that person already has a strong, built-in following, healthy, sizable following. Oh, Sarah, I'm reading your comments before I finish my statement. Hey, Toby. Some dude faked that his girlfriend had cancer and everything. Well, that you just need to go to hell for that one. Me personally, I don't like that shit because my mom passed away from cancer. Got you. Oh my God, that's so true. All my healthy meals don't get shit. And it's not to say or suggest that anyone, just stop eating healthy. But I think that is a reality. It's an L that you have to take. Whenever I do a lollipop, if I do it on this channel or any type of gum chewing, I've said it before, I know there are people that like it. And I know it'll get more traction here eventually because there are more subscribers here. There's only about 560 subscribers in the Rainbow Room. But if I want to, kind of ramp up a profile and make sure that I maybe can, meet a threshold to get paid next month, whatever, I just said, fuck it, I'm going to post it here and I'll take the L. I'll take the L because I know, McDonald's video, I'm not, bigging up myself or anything, but the McDonald's video, boom, through the roof within the first hour. There's this whole typical views you get when you go into YouTube Studio. You see the typical views you get within the first hour of posting the video. Any kind of restaurant video, through the roof. You let me fuck around and try to post a cereal video or try to be different. Let's have some different tasting milk. I remember doing that video. Or, I'm going to do what I would typically do for breakfast if I was at work. If I fuck around and try to do oatmeal and yogurt and a bar, I know this already. Not to say that there aren't people who would like it, but I know I couldn't make it. It would be a long time before that video reached 1,000. So depending on whatever it is you're trying to do, some people are not on here to make money. Nothing wrong with that. But depending on whatever it is you're trying to do or trying to attain, that's one part. If you're eating food, if you're mukbanging, that's one aspect. The other aspect too is, I don't know. I feel this is just to me, and y'all let me know, because y'all are either you're making videos yourselves or you are viewers as well. I have said this before, and I feel like it is really true. For people that just do ASMR, unless they already have a really sizable following or they have talked in their videos, I feel like if you're not saying anything in any of your videos, it robs you of further connection. It robs you of engagement. And I think it may even rob you because there's no personality that people can attach to your channel. Just let me know y'all opinion. What do y'all think that's true, or? And there's obviously there's nothing wrong with that, Luke. You don't seem to be, to me, and this is not a diss or anything. You don't seem to be too bothered or too concerned about who you're reaching, or that you're reaching, people who are into mukbangs or people who are into, and whoever's watching your channel, they're watching it because there's something about it that they like. It's unique in a way because it's not trying to fit into either of those holes. And I think that's pretty different. That's pretty cool. But I mean, and so it will be interesting to see how far you go without really attaching yourself to any specific genre. I feel like there are people that I have just comments that I've read over the years, depending on what video I've posted. If y'all hear anything, somebody is trying to either drown me out. No, they want me to kick their ass. So just comments that I've gotten over the years. There are people that like, hey, Mariah Putter. The people that they like different things. Some people are just here for the talking and the story time. And honest to God, sometimes that is difficult. Because I'm like, I'm not that fucking interesting. There are people who are half my age who have so many more interesting stories to share. I just don't know that that's me. So I'm literally trying to pull them out of my ass to see, well, would they like this one maybe? And jogging my memory a little bit. You know why they're female. I was gonna say, what was I getting ready to say? I had a thought. I had a thought process. I'm getting old. I had a thought process and I totally lost it. Whatever, maybe I'll find it. Women like to see people eat more than, well, I have more male followers than, at least, that's what it appears to be. But it seems like I've been getting more female subscribers lately than male. Does it have to be that loud? Am I that fucking, am I that a nuisance? Well, I'm gonna keep talking louder. Sorry, y'all. And they had to turn their TV up. You bitch. Fuck you. Asshole. These people make me sick up in here. That's why I just be wanting to step out in front of the building for a minute. I mean, I can totally do that. But being in here and just trying to make the choice to not step out if I don't have to, it's kind of annoying when shit like this happens. When I'm trying to like have a nice, calm, genteel live where I only hear my voice and nothing else. And they act like they don't know what a TV is. Like it just landed on fucking planet Earth. Hey, oh, okay. I'll see you, Luke. Well, he's gonna be right back. Oh, you all must be busy trying to find things to do. I'll tell you, my lives have not seen a double digit. Well, that's good. I'm eating these. They're okay. They're not. I mean, probably not the best honey barbecue chicken out there, but they're okay. Jay Murray, that is a miracle. I think you've been on a live before, right? Long time ago, maybe. But yeah, you're not one of the ones that I typically see. Glad you could make it. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for both. I appreciate that. We were just talking about different, well, not different YouTube channels, but just what, the differences and I guess, I don't know, the expectations I feel like I don't know anything about how the algorithms are set up, and I've certainly tried to watch different YouTube, videos that tell you how to do stuff. But and some of it does make sense, but I do think it's relative to the individual too, and it's relative to their channel. You know, people that tend to have a lot of bells and whistles, nothing wrong with that. I do think their channels tend to do better. But there is a nice segment of people that like small channels like mine, or even smaller channels. There's some smaller channels that in mine that I love, but it isn't a lot of wee wee and trinklets here and droplets there. It's just people getting up in front of a camera and boom, you just being yourself. But then I think people create what they want to see. So there's something to be said for that. Thank you, Jenny O. And hello, Christian Evans. How are you? I am just out here enjoying you guys' company. Oh, I made the double digits. Okay. And I appreciate that. It's a boring Saturday, so I figured I will exercise the platform that I have, utilize it, and try to connect and engage with some of my peeps like you. I want cake. You should have had cake. I just ate it, Will. It was so good. So buy a pound cake, put it in the oven on some parchment paper, and then maybe spray some butter flavored oil on it. Or you could fry it up, but I think the oven is good because you get it crispy. You don't have to have it in there for that long either. It's so good. I'd have pineapple and whipped cream on it. So good. Mm-hmm. Well, the only thing I want to do is have an intro. I don't really know that, and not, obviously, Lord knows I got to get rid of my background, my ambiance. I like my videos in natural light. When it gets dark, those are not the best ones. Like, I don't really like this. I never really have, but I don't let it stop me from doing lives or doing videos. But I just saw that in my Amazon cart, I had a background with 3 different screen colors that I had in my cart. And I think now it's currently unavailable, which I'm kind of sad about, but I can't really do nothing about it right now anyway. So I had a new camera for a minute. Now I don't have that. It's not the end of the world, though. We're going to make it through. And I'm going to eventually maybe with the stimulus money, who knows? No, I have to figure out what's going to happen with unemployment when I file tomorrow. Really, really, I'm not looking forward to that. I really don't want to file, but I'm okay, Christian. Just happy to be here, happy to be alive. The camera, when I tried to play back whatever I tested making a video of myself, like a short video. And then I would take the card out and put it in my phone to see if I could play it back. First of all, my phone didn't recognize the SD card for some reason. And then whenever I would try to play it back, I couldn't. I saw where you were supposed to be able to play it back on the camera, but I couldn't do it. And I said, you know what? There's something about this. It was one of those cameras that it wasn't a brand. It was one of those Amazon, specials. You know what I mean? And I didn't know what to expect, really. But it's not like a GoPro or a Canon or whatever the hot popular camera is these days. So I said, you know what? This is not, I'm going to be real pissed off if I continue to have this in my possession. I'm going to get my money back. So that was that. No, they have not. I have a feeling that because of the way things are going with the numbers, the way they are, especially, they keep going up. I don't think we'll reopen anytime soon. I could be wrong. And even if they decide to, I'm not sure that I would be so ready and willing to go, only because the thing that I'm waiting for is our numbers to go down. They always talk about that curve, flatten that curve or whatever you got. I'm waiting for that to go down. And it seems like all we've heard in the news is the numbers slowly going up. And that seems like everyone says, experts say it's going to be the trend. So I figure, you know what? I don't know if they're going to pay us for the next 2 pay periods, because that should have been happening like now. I got my pay for the last 2 weeks, but it was only 80%. So that that hurt. But I'm thankful that I don't have to worry about the phone, because I guess a lot of the phone carriers are waiving the reactivation charges, monthly charges. So that's a good thing. Yeah, I don't have a laptop or PC. Well, thank you, Jay Murray. Hey, Robert, I'm doing good. I hate to call it lockdown. I hate to call it lockdown. I don't know what I'd call it. I'm just choosing to do what they follow the guidelines. And every now and then I'll go to the corner store or I'll go to Walmart, and it just won't be that big of a deal. And now I've washed my hands. I've got some hand sanitizer. I really don't want to be walking around with a mask on, especially because I feel like deep down, I feel like the people that are wearing them probably need them because they have compromised immune systems that no one knows about, or mostly don't need them. But I am here to do listen what the guidelines say. I am not trying to piss Lori Lightfoot off. I love Lori Lightfoot. She is our mayor. And I love Governor Pritzker too. Yeah. Well, the thing, okay, so not really to talk about it, but maybe it's on people's minds, but the thing that I feel like that I'm going through right now is dealing with friends who are not having the best time with it. And it's understandable. I won't say any names. I'm not talking, it's all been handled and everything, but there was an episode yesterday with a friend that, kind of made me hit a panic button. And but I understand. You got sick pets, sick animals, sick children or whatever. You don't know if you're an independent or a freelancer, you maybe don't know how you're going to get, paid, where the money is going to come from. So it wears on a person, and then you can't see your partners or as much as you would have. It's crushing. So I'm at a point where I would like for my friends to just really stay, keep their eye on the prize and just stay focused. You know, just don't do anything stupid. This will be over. We're being all asked to kind of rise above the best way that we can. But at the same time, like people with anxiety issues, it's a whole nother thing. You talk about all these, that's what makes it so fascinating. You got all these different kinds of people in the world that you don't think about because it isn't you. But these doctors and everything, they slowly start hearing about, well, what about, I think I saw it in the news today, what about women who have been told, to be in isolation with an abuser. They haven't been told to be with the abuser, but there's someone that abuses them at home. What kind of help is there for them? It's so multifaceted, the different kinds of people that are out there. So that part I find interesting. Yeah, I forgot what our fine is. If we and Lori Lightfoot was just like, she closed the beaches, the running trail, um, all types of stuff. And I'm glad. I mean, I'm glad she did because these people are just kind of irritating. Hey, Andy. Yeah, living situation is fine, as good as it can be, I guess. If I run out of tissue, then I'm gonna go get some tissue, But I'll do this, since public trans is kind of iffy too, as far as close proximity with people. Maybe I'll bite the bullet and see if I can get some rolls of tissue because it's just me. It's not like I need to buy like a big ass thing of tissue. And my bathroom's so small, it's like, well, where the fuck am I gonna put this big ass like mound of tissue? Other than up my ass. But I'll just go to the corner store, convenience store, and get a few rolls. That'll be it for me. I have enough food. And when I begin to run out, hopefully I'll have a little influx of maybe stimulus money, maybe unemployment. I don't know. I am trying not to be panicky about it. I'm just trying, just don't spend too much money, maybe treat yourself to a little bit, but don't go too crazy. My building manager is like, just do what you can. Don't get too far behind, but do what you can. So, I'm almost there with this month's rent. I could probably give her the rest in a couple days. But then I start a new lease. And so, but she is, they're not evicting people. So that's a good thing. I have a local village shop down the road I can walk to easily. That'll do for the time being. Well, you know what? Here's the thing about exercise. So, like, obviously, I'm not gonna do that. I made. I'm sorry about that. I'm touching the mic. I made I wanted to make a video standing outside of the Planet Fitness because there was no one in there, and I wanted to make a video of myself going, damn, it's too bad they closed. I really wanted to try and work out today. I shouldn't laugh about that because I really do need to go. But the runners that I see that are by themselves, that's okay. That's fine. I get it. Fine. People want to, this is for mental, whatever. I get it. And physical health, I get it. But the people that are like, what do they call it? Touch football or basketball? Like there's some type of game of basketball where you play with, I guess, I don't know what it was. I saw some people doing it and I just was like, I'm saying to myself, y'all the ones that they're talking about. So while people are trying to do whatever they can to save lives like yours, as well as their own, you want to be out here with 2 and 3 people. And the lakefront, the images I seen at the lakefront, it was like they were from another fucking planet, like they were not from Chicago, Illinois, where these people have been on the mic daily talking about stay your bitch asses at home. It drives me batty, but I don't want to be coming up on the channel bitching and whining about the things that I'm sure everybody's kind of going through. Maybe if people do feel like they need to vent, okay, fine. But I really don't want the channel or the live to be focused on that. However, at the same time, it is difficult to avoid the elephant in the room when we're all in that bitch, you know? We're all standing next to the elephant. We're all living with the elephant. We're all smelling the elephant. It's like there's a stench in the room that everybody is smelling, and you can't avoid talking about it. Well, who's going to be the brave bitch to talk about it? Not saying I'm the brave bitch, but there's a genuine, I think, concern about, people and how they're living and, making sure that everybody is well and not cracking. So that part I get. I don't want my friends to crack. I really don't want my friends to crack. And I know I had a friend yesterday, we were talking, and he asked if we wanted to. We get together every now and then, and we don't do anything, but we have like cuddle sessions and stuff. And he was saying, "Do you want to share pics?" And I was like, since this thing has us, where we can't like get together every now and then like we did, I was like, okay, oh sure, But it was it just goes to show that it has had an effect in other areas. Like I mentioned before, things that I probably would have been trying to do, people I would have been trying to hook up with. Hey, you want to do this? Or hey, you want to do that? Yeah, the big old standstill for that. So that's probably why. I was gonna say something that I don't know that I should. Oh, that's probably why Pornhub is on the freeze. It's been freezing lately. People are still driving to beaches to go walking and say, but it's my exercise. Hey, what's up, Anthony? I appreciate it, sir. Good to see you with me. I've walked briskly most days and staying many feet away from everyone. Yeah, I've been like, there was a girl in the store, this woman, I was in the frozen part, and she's got on these sweatpants, and they're kind of tight, the tight little workout pants, and everyone else is making the effort to keep their distance from people. And she didn't say excuse me, but she's standing next to me and she's looking on her phone. And I say to myself, bitch, please, and I walked away because it's like, you trying to get looked at, it's not going to happen here. Like, get what you need to get and then like keep it moving. This is a serious thing. Like I will do the moving for people. If you're standing too close to me, I will gladly do the moving. Like I said, this is not a big deal to me. I just hate that I can't get with my friends. But I really have no problem initiating distance between myself and people. So I've actually been working towards this moment subconsciously for quite some time. I don't like people standing that close to me anyway, unless, I know them. If I don't know you, no. And I don't care how people think it comes across. I really don't care. Well, I'm telling you, I'm full fucking disclosure. I don't even care. Pornhub has frozen a few times. And I'm just like, okay, everyone must be on here then. Not to say that there aren't more sites where you can look at stuff, but if you are married or you have a partner and y'all live together and everything, good on you. Hopefully y'all don't get each other sick, on the off chance or anything. But good for you, because for those of us without anyone, past couple weeks been rough. Okay, let you know that right now on the door. Just now your phone died. You didn't have it charged up. Let me see, because I have my battery pack on. Oh, I hope it's Oh, okay. Well, I don't even know that my battery pack is doing what it's supposed to do, because I probably don't have it hooked up. That wouldn't surprise me. I should have a few other servers at my house that would keep my gas bill low. Yeah, a little bit ago, just got it back on. Ah, okay. Well, you've missed a lot of conversation then, sir. I will enjoy more chips for you now. Now that you're back. Oh yeah, they're these. You ever heard of them, Andy? I bet, Brandon. Oh, wow. I see that, Jay. Oh, yeah. Hanover, Pennsylvania. You're right. They're nice. They're flavorful. They're good for watching Columbo with. I'm done eating for the night, though. I really am. I'm gonna it's gonna be water. That McDonald's really did the number. It was so freaking good. First time having a double Big Mac. Well, what's the difference between the double Big Mac and the Grand Mac? Is the Grand Mac have like lettuce and tomatoes and stuff on it, or what? Is it a bigger? Is it like a quarter pounder version of a Big Mac with the sauce? Like what's? Come here, Chip. I'm not gonna eat you. You can get on the table. Oh my God. Let me just talk music really quick. 2 albums that I heard nice amounts of on Spotify that are pretty darn good. If you are familiar with Little Dragon, their new album sounded really good. I did not like their last couple of efforts, but this one is really good. And Dua Lipa. Now she has my jam, One Kiss with Calvin Harris. I could listen to that forever, and I know the song is old, but her new album is outstanding. I only dislike 2 or 3 songs out of 11 or 12, I think. So that's a good album. I just wanted to throw that out there. I service. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. The Grand Mac was quarter pound patties, and I guess they must have had just the Big Mac sauce with it. So it's kind of like having a double quarter pounder with cheese, maybe without the onions and the ketchup and the pickle, or well, yeah, you had the pickle. I can deal with McDonald's onions, not Burger King. I got to remember the next time I'm in a Burger King or if I have it delivered to, I can't get them onions. I am going to be done with Burger King onions. They got to learn how to cut them suckers in half or I'm out. Sabrina Phipps is in the house. Hello, Sabrina. I used to work with a woman named Sabrina, and I would call her Sabrina. Sabrina. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jay Murray. Because this double Big Mac, no, it was good. And the chicken, the crispy buttermilk chicken sandwich was really good. I had it with cheese and bacon though, so I think that did the trick. And you know, McDonald's I gotta give it up to them. They know how to crisp up their bacon. Yes, they do. They know how to fry or bake that bacon up. Now, if only they could apply that to the bacon on their breakfast sandwiches, that would be lovely because I don't think they got them together. Although I have to admit, in all honesty, I don't usually get their breakfast bacon sandwiches or their sandwiches that have bacon on them because the last time I did, it was like bacon that wasn't cooked. I always get to see the new secret stuff before it releases. That's a good thing. I would love to have a job like that. I mean, do you get to taste it or you just get to see it? Yeah, I know that, Andy, because I had it for my video today. I know someone had the Grand Mac, or the Grand Mac came out a while back, and I was just like, what is the difference? I don't know if we ever had it here in the States. But I got mine with extra sauce and extra pickles. Yes, we do, Andy. The thing is, I'm not close to one. So I think, if I ever do the DoorDash again, I will probably have to see if they are on DoorDash or Grubhub. It would be nice to have a Checkers, but I have a feeling that Checkers nowadays, it's not the same as having Checkers like it was back in the day. I really could live. All I would need is a damn Champ burger and those fucking fries and a drink. That's all I would need. There's something about them damn Champ burgers, but I don't know that they taste the same anymore. Isn't that fucked up how that can get? Food be good, for like a year, and then, they come back, and next thing you know, it's like, wow. You can't get vintners where you are? The thing about those chips is whenever I get them, it's usually at 7-Eleven. But I have to watch buying those a lot. Cause that just gets to be too much. But they are usually gone. Like the minute that I have a craving for them and try to get them, I can't find them. Not the hot ones, but I mean the regular tangy triple cheese. They're usually gone. And that's the only place that I know that have them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Brandon. Their breakfast bacon is not. It's limp and not cooked, or like they put it in the microwave and for a minute, if that. I think the bacon that they have for their lunch sandwiches or like burgers and stuff, that's the real deal. In fact, I want to see every restaurant that touts bacon as an ingredient or as a, side piece or whatever. I want to see that bacon coming out of an oven, and I want to see it fried like diner style. I want to see it on a grill, just like a griddle. I want it crisp. Oh, geez. You know what you might have to do? You might have to order them online. There's I ordered me some Mon Cherie chocolates, chocolate hazelnut candies. Oh, because they used to sell them a lot, like in the 90s or maybe early 2000s. Now can't find them anywhere. So Ferrero Rochers, yes, but not the Mon Cheries. So I went ahead and ordered me some online. I think there's 9 of them, and I'll be doing a video when they come. Oh, I can't wait to taste those things. I love those things. Not more than Ferrero Rochers, even though they're, I think, the same company, but I love them nonetheless. It's possible, Jay. I'm not sure when. I did buy some things to potentially make, but the problem for me is trying to figure out, what kind of meat I want to have. I usually cheat. I might buy something from Jewel if I don't want to make it or don't really know how to make it that good. Like if I have mac and cheese, I'll usually try to get it from Jewel if they have it, but I don't know that they're doing their hot foods anymore. I get the feeling that they're not because of everything going on. Um, but I do have some other stuff that I said, you know what, this I'll buy this because I'll probably cook something. But I'm sure I will do it, but I just don't know what I'm gonna have. I'm probably not gonna make homemade mac and cheese. If I do, I won't have it in the video. I'll definitely make it for myself first, but because I'm not using the whatchamacallits. I mean, it's a sin if you use the box mac and cheese. So I probably won't be doing that one. The way I do it, I like to buy something that's already made and add stuff to it to make it look, cheesy or cheesier or whatever. I cheat sometimes when I cook homemade stuff. I was looking at some pictures that I took of different meals that I made in the past, like seasoned chicken breast, marinated chicken breast, and brown rice and broccoli and veggies. I really had a lot of veggies, and I feel like that's missing in my life. So, you know, you might see something along those lines. Like I did a video once where I had onions, broccoli, cauliflower, tomatoes, and I had all these different sauces and everything, and I was like, oh, that looks so good and so kind of healthy. But I need to revisit that time. So I'll do something, but I'm just not sure what it is. I do want to do stuffed peppers again. Because I was talking with another friend of mine who had the greatest idea. I don't know if any of you have ever tried it, but he was saying that he makes his using stovetop stuffing. And I'm like, oh, that sounds bomb. I've never had it. I don't know if it's a thing, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that next time. And now that I realized that there was a step that I missed, I was talking to my mom and telling her how I made them. And there's a step that I missed. Although I rinsed, or I should say it the black way, I wrenched the peppers off really well. I did not blanch them, and I should have blanched them. So that would have rendered them even further. But I know how to get them to the texture that they should be in now. But he was thinking, I think he does his with mac and cheese, and he does stovetop stuffing. So yeah, I definitely want to do it again. Oh, sour cream in it. Okay. That does sound good, actually. Blanche Golden Girl stuffed peppers. Right. If I bought the box macaroni and cheese, I think what I would wind up doing is taking that cheese and having some popcorn and sprinkling that cheese. That's what I would probably wind up doing. What I used to do: take the mac and cheese, the cheese from that box, sprinkle it on popcorn, then pour some syrup on it, and have me. In Chicago, we have a cheese and caramel mix, Garrett's popcorn. I would take my version of that and have it really sticky and cheesy, and that's what I would eat as a kid. Oh. But then the kernels would get stuck in my teeth, and I always hate that about popcorn. So I probably have to do that with like kettle corn or something. And I've got some garlic parmesan like seasoning for popcorn. I'm like, what are you gonna use this for? Like, really? Did y'all see my video with the I did the other day with the cauliflower onion rings? Hey, those are really good. Those are good. And I'm gonna heat up the rest of them probably tomorrow. And I'm gonna do that onion powder and a little bit of, maybe I'll use that garlic parmesan on those. I'm doing the math. The wheels are turning. Wow. Y'all really, I do want y'all to know that y'all have kind of tricked me into a conversation that I shouldn't be having, because I'm not that big of a mac and cheese fan. And people have called me out on the fact that in videos past, I have used mac and cheese, but it is only because, if you're making one of these home cooked meals or soul food meals, you really, maybe it depends on who you are, but you really can't have this kind of food, these kind of dinners, without mac and cheese of some sort. But I need to pimp out my mac and cheese. So it can't be like just regular mac and cheese. In the past, I've had which is, and a lot of people, if you're a purist, you're going to frown on this, and I don't care. Bob Evans mac and cheese, it's already made, but tricked out, it tastes really, really good. But I need like several different cheeses. I need hot sauce. I need some type of bacon. I need some type of ketchup. It's got to be tricked out, usually. But sometimes, for the sake of, sometimes people, I think, if you're looking to see somebody eat mac and cheese, you want them to eat it as regular a way as possible. You don't want them tricking it out, because I think it can fuck up things, because they can't imagine they can't imagine tasting ketchup on mac and cheese or barbecue sauce on mac and cheese. Now bacon, probably, yeah, but like peppers or something. I would try to do something like that too. It's got to be tricked out. I've never heard of mom's mac and cheese. Are you talking about my mom? I like my mama's mac and cheese. Excuse me. But oh, I don't know how she makes her mac and cheese. She just makes it with like different cheeses. But I don't sit there and like watch her. But just trying to think. I don't think she uses mozzarella, and if she does, it never appears like she uses much because you don't get that pull. Now, I do love a potato salad. I love my mom's potato salad. I have only made it once and I've never attempted to try to make it again. So I usually buy, that's another cheat thing. So I usually buy chicken salad, but then I will try to trick it out. Now, having said that, who is it? Walmart has some, well, you can get it from Walmart or Jewel or whoever. They have devil's food potato salad. It's really, really good. And I usually I'm upfront. I'm upfront with, things that I've made and things that didn't come from me because I'm not gonna do y'all like that. I will tell you exactly what the deal is. Yeah, I'd like a cheddar cheese, but see, I would be interested in trying cheeses that maybe most people don't think of using or don't typically use in mac and cheese. That means I'd have to do my homework on how they taste, but I would definitely have it cheddar based. We could even have a little like pepper jack. I think I would definitely use some mozzarella to trick it out. But I would like to try another kind of cheese in there too. Something that would make it really rich. But then, like I said, the ketchup and the hot sauce and bacon and all that, that's not going to be that far behind. But I've never even had that. I don't think I've even done that on the channel because I feel like aesthetically, you want to see that. You want to see cheesy looking mac and cheese. And you don't want to see all that other crap on it. But that other crap is good to me. But again, I feel like you guys have kind of lured me into a conversation I shouldn't be having because I really am not that big of a mac and cheese fan. And some of you all are subscribers long enough to know this. Y'all know it. Now, I'm sorry. Who was that? Was that Andy or Jay and Louie? Louie? Now, smoked Gouda, yes. I've had smoked Gouda mac and cheese. That is good. Louie, what I like is seeing you enjoy your meals or whatever. Thank you, Jay. Yeah. I love my coleslaw. I am so sorry. I am not saying I have the best coleslaw on the planet or anything like that, but when I taste other like restaurant, I like my mom's coleslaw and mine. My cousin, he makes a good coleslaw too, but I love my coleslaw. I'm sorry. It's that unique flavor between that pineapple and that Hellman's mayonnaise. I'm sorry. You have to try it, cook it, make it, and then to know what I'm talking about. You can throw that on any kind of sandwich. You don't need mayonnaise. Sorry, I got plenty of mayonnaise in it, but it is creamy. It's not something that I recommend someone have all the time or eat every day. I don't know what it's like without it being creamy. Like some people are very much into a dry coleslaw, and that's fine, but I can't deal. Like Popeye's coleslaw, I used to like it. Maybe it depends on which Popeyes you go to. I can't deal. I can't deal. The first thing I want to do is put more mayo and some pineapples in there. But it looks like it's creamy. It is creamy base. It's not as dry looking as KFC, but oddly enough, there is something about KFC's coleslaw that I do like. By their coleslaw, also, I judge Chinese restaurants by their egg rolls. And I would say, like, if it's a restaurant where burgers are not their typical fare, but they have burgers or sell them, I would sooner like it's so interesting. I have a menu for this place called it's right here actually. Urban Vegan. It's vegan Thai cuisine. And I was surprised to see, well, one thing that they have that I'm kind of interested in are banana spring rolls. It's a dessert. I've got to know what that tastes like. And they also have burgers. So everything is, with soy or seitan or soy, wheat and soy, homemade wheat meat. I don't know what wheat meat is, but I would try their burgers. But their burgers are $8.95. And if you want cheese on it, that's an extra $1. But like of all the stuff here, when I saw that they had burgers, I'm like, oh. So I stopped right at that. But it is, but not everybody makes coleslaw. You know what I mean? But that coleslaw seems like whenever it's in a cup, it's dry because they're not gonna have no creamy coleslaw in a cup usually. It's usually pretty dry, I don't like mayo, shockingly, despite being a big fan of your channel, but I might try making your coleslaw. Well, I would like your, critique. What if you do decide to make it? I never really tried coleslaw, just assumed I wouldn't like it. But I can take mayo in a Whopper, for example. Yeah. Yeah, I like KFC coleslaw probably a little bit better than Popeyes, but Popeyes is so deceptive because it looks like it's creamy and going to be good, but when you're eating it, it just lacks something. Like even if they decided to throw in a little Cajun sauce or spice in their coleslaw, like that might give it a distinction, but it really has no distinction. You taste my coleslaw, baby, it's distinction for your ass. Seitan, that's what I call it when I see that. I just call it Satan's meat. Satan's meat. Gotta have my mayo. Well, I'm really a Miracle Whip guy, but the only time I use Hellmann's mayonnaise is when I'm making that coleslaw. Otherwise, I don't even buy it. Oh, if you do, Jay Murray, take a picture. You gotta have, I usually use like not the large jar, but the medium-sized jar. I use most of that, but not all of it. And since it was right here, I was using it for the pound cake. this size crushed pineapple, which is it's an 8-ounce size. You throw all of this in there along with the juice. Have a little sugar in there, or just sugar it to your taste. You don't have to use a lot, but I like my sweet, not very sweet, but sweet. A little salt, a little pepper. You can add a little shake up the bottle, maybe a little apple cider vinegar if you want to. You don't have to. I use accent to wake up the food flavor just a little bit sometimes. If I'm feeling spicy, it's not spicy. But if I'm feeling a certain kind of way, you know what? I'm going to put this accent in there. My mom does a little accent in her coleslaw, and it brings out all the flavors. So, and just stir it really well. Taste it, make sure it's good, but you're going to you'll see it bubbling with that, but the acids from that pineapple and the juice. And just make sure you have a lot of tissue. Well, it won't make you shit, but you will be farting if you eat a lot of it. Just saying. Yeah, like if you get the coleslaw in the bag, because I don't shred anymore. I used to do that. I don't do it anymore. Just with one bag of coleslaw. And I like to, when I take the mayonnaise, take like 2 or 3 big hunks of mayonnaise and just work it first. Get it all up in there, and then do more until you get just the mayonnaise and the cabbage mixture kind of coated. Then put that crushed pineapple in there. Do that. Then the dry ingredients. But it should be creamy. If it's dry, you didn't put enough. If it's too dry, you didn't put enough. And it has to settle. I should say that too. It does have to settle. Like, taste it first to make sure that you like it, and then put it away for a little bit, like an hour or something. Let it settle. Then eat that sucker. I make it in the Rainbow Room. Yeah, I got a video where I make it, so you can also access that video too. If you guys don't know about the Rainbow Room, that's my other channel that I never show any love to. So there's a video in there about where I make the coleslaw. So check it out. Yep. For that creamy consistency, sir, you are absolutely correct. I can't believe I bought this big ass thing of Cool Whip. I'd never buy Cool Whip. I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it 3 or 4 days. So if you got peeps in the house and they like coleslaw, make sure they do it. Get some, make sure they eat it rather. Get some pork. Maybe have it on some like pork, shredded pork sandwiches or something too. Or if you make a burger, you could slap it on a burger. I'm telling you, it's good. I sound like I'm a big cook. I really am not. But that is something I confidently know how to make. I'm really concerned about my eating. I know it doesn't come across like that, but I know I've been stress eating. I know I've been stress eating big time. Not really trying not to be panicky about things, but I've been stress eating. While other people have been, hoarding tissue and sanitizer and whatever, I think I've been stress eating. So I'm like, you know what? Let's let's not have 3 meals a day. Let's probably make it a one meal and then maybe snacks throughout. And then we'll do I had to throw away a bag of vegetables because I was preferring chips over the vegetables. So I threw away a perfectly well, it wasn't perfect because the cauliflower got kind of dark. I didn't like that. They turned a little brown. So eventually, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, I'll go. I really don't want to do anything tomorrow. Although they said it was supposed to be like severe thunderstorms. When is that happening? Because I haven't heard anything. Why am I having a full conversation with myself in front of you guys? At any rate, I'm going to get some vegetables because that was one of the things I wanted to do a video. I wanted to make, like, have a dip with some vegetables and maybe something else. I already know I'm gonna take the L because it ain't gonna be anything anybody like. But for my people who are vegetable lovers or people who like raw vegetables and who like crunchy sounds, that's for y'all. It's just like my people who, like the lollipops. I know I'm gonna take a loss if I do the video. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. This is what I need more of. Water. And this is just, I put plain water, like regular tap water in here. This was a sparkling water beverage, but I just want plain water. When the home lockdowns end, do the producers of My 600-Pound Life get in touch with me, or do I need to call them? Trying to figure out how this works. Wow. I had 3 cooked meals yesterday. That really made me realize how bad things have gotten for me. I think, I think so. I think one of the things I was thinking about was how I'm kind of glad, fortunate or whatever, that I can come on here and connect with you guys. Anyone can connect with anybody, but I have another kind of connection. And I think this will make people probably cook more. And if I thought I might like to try something different, like a different kind of I don't know, try making something different, something think of in my the Havarti cheeseburgers that I really didn't. I really wanted a lot of kind of attention brought to those, and I didn't bring the kind of attention to it that I wanted, but that's okay. I only featured like one of the burgers in that cauliflower dinner brunch video or whatever, but that's all right. But I wanted that to be kind of a big thing. So I was like, I've made them before, but I never made them with the Havarti cheese. But I think it allows for people to be creative. And if you're a cook, you're probably gonna you really are maybe utilizing your time cooking a lot of meals for the week or something. Well, I can tell you the reason why I don't do no stress or boredom push-ups is because I don't know how to do either one. Well, no, I can't do either one. I know how to do them or how they're supposed to be done, but I can't do either one. So that's my answer. I think there probably are some people like that. Just ordered pizza and a salad. Didn't feel like cooking tonight. What kind of pizza? Where's the place? It's probably nothing we know, but just say it anyway. Yeah, I've been having pop lately though. not really good. Like I had that Sprite, which was good, but um, I'm still trying to be consistent with the water. Now I'm gonna see if I can try to like not drink the flavored water. Um, I just want to do plain. That's gonna be difficult. That's probably asking way too much. Yeah, I haven't. I'm having an issue with why places that sell alcohol. Why is it essential? Like bars. Well, their bars are closing at 5 p.m. I guess or whatever, or they're closed. Period. But somehow they were saying that alcohol was an essential thing, and I couldn't get that. It's like why? Are you going to use that alcohol as a sanitizer? Drinking alcohol. Like, are you going to use that as a sanitizer? Hmm. Or maybe they think people need to deal with the stress some kind of way. So I don't know. I guess I just kept feeling like, okay, what's in the water that's making it flavored, that's making it, pleasurable? And I don't really want carbonation. Like those Nestle Pure Life things that I buy, I really like those because it's not carbonated water. I'm trying to do, there's a brand called Hint that I've seen an advertisement for. I want to try it, but they want $36 for 36 bottles. And I'm like, no, because if I don't like them, I don't want to be staring at 36 bottles. So, trying to find out where I can get a bottle of that just to try it. Because I think it's more like the Nestle Pure Lives. I love those waters, man. Oh, they're so good. No carbonation. Pineapple is the bomb. Pineapple just, oh Lord. The only thing I haven't had pineapple on is fish. That might be good, like on a salmon. Because salmon has a unique flavor. That pineapple might be a nice component. Of course, pineapple in any dessert goes well. But pineapple in pork. But I don't want to do any shredded meats. They get stuck in my teeth really bad. I don't like it. I don't want to do anything shredded anymore. Oh, you know what? That's something I should do. I should do a Hawaiian pizza because I know the purists are gonna go fucking crazy. They do not like fucking pineapple on anything. And if you say it on a pizza, they're gonna go crazy. Oh, I should do that because I love a Hawaiian pizza. And I have not had it in quite some time. But the only problem is, the only time I get a full pizza for myself is if I buy it from the store, never from a restaurant. If I get it from a restaurant, I'm usually just trying to get a slice. And the damn fool ass restaurant, the pizza joint around the corner from me, don't sell it by the slice, but the one down the street from me does. But they're not open. And their pizza's not that good. It's okay, but it's not that good. I'm whispering it because I don't know why I'm whispering because I'm stupid. Bars and pubs are closed here permanently too. They sell alcohol in the supermarkets. Because that is an essential. Yeah, I don't think it is, but whatever. Nope, no anchovies, sir. We do not do anchovies. Haven't you heard my anchovy story? I want to do like pineapples with Italian sausage and maybe some bacon, some pepperoni. Oh, had that little bit of sweetness, that hot sweetness with all that savory goodness. Oh, well, if you hate them too, why you saying I should do it? But no, so back in the day, in the 90s, when I was working at West Coast Video, in that lot where that store was, there used to be a Little Caesars and a J&J Fish restaurant. One day, I got paid. I was like, you know what? Must have been in the mood for some pizza. So let me have some Little Caesar pizza, but I'm going to order this pizza like white people order pizza. At least the white people that I saw on TV. So I said, you know what? I want pizza with sausage and cheese and blah, 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 and anchovies. I didn't know what anchovies were. So I get walking home with the pizza, because it was down the street. I went to pick it up. Walking home with the pizza, I'm like, man, they must have been using some of J&J Fish's grease or something. They must share the same grease, container or something. I don't know. Whatever. I get home, open up the box, and see all these things on it. I freak out. The fuck is this? This must be anchovies. And the fishy scent. Oh my God. I said, hey, no. And I felt, I think at the time I felt like I didn't want to look like a fool, taking the pizza back after I already had it home. Like I threw it out. Wasted probably anywhere between 15 and 20 bucks. It was a big pizza. Couldn't, even scraping the anchovies off could not erase the stench. And psychologically, it was already in my head that those were on top of the pizza. Never again. Not even if I have a chopped anchovy, it is hidden in something that I don't even realize or don't even taste. Oh, I love the deep dish. That's a Chicago staple. I can't fuck with the anchovy. And there's a pizza brand out there. I don't know if it's called Mike's or what it's called, but they have a hot sausage one. I probably won't try it, but it's a really colorful box. What is it? Supreme Italian Supreme, Super Supreme or something. It's a big ass box and it's colorful. White background, I think it's got green and red colors in it. I saw it in the store, but can't remember the name. But they had there's one pizza I want to try that has, it's a Philly cheesesteak flavored pizza. I was like, okay, that sounds like that might be pretty good. Because I've had an Italian beef one. I don't know what restaurant. I think I was in the suburbs a long time ago where my friend used to live in either Bolingbrook or Naperville. And we had this pizza. Oh my God. I wish he knew about my channel. He does not. But we ordered from this joint and it was an Italian beef pizza. Oh, that shit was good. Oh my God. Oh, flour and Greek yogurt with tomato, mushroom, and mozzarella. I'm worried about tomato, you guys. I'm worried about tomatoes. I gotta watch my tomato intake. Tomatoes are good for you, but too much. Acid indigestion. Well, that's a reason to go to Chicago. I'm not into ham and pineapple like everybody. Oh my God. Oh, it was so good. The first time I had Hawaiian pizza, I was on a date, I think with this guy Steve, and we had it. Yeah, I think that was the first time I had it. And I was like, okay, this ain't bad. I think it was him. It was in the 90s. See, a lot of people are like that with mushrooms. Like I love a mushroom, but I think there are mushrooms I would love to try that I haven't tried yet. Like I don't think I've had shiitake, and then there's another mushroom I can't think of right now, but it was used in an ingredient, and I was like, mushrooms are supposed to be really good for you too. Um, and I for a long time, all I ever heard about it was that it was a fungus or a fungi or whatever, but it's supposed to have some good properties, like for teeth and everything. Every time I come on, I feel like it's always a food discussion, and I don't be the one starting it. I don't think. I hope not. Bacon and pineapple is the real deal, but pineapple can be the part not liked. I love a pineapple, especially when it's caramelized. Oh, but people like what they like. Mm, mm, mm. Thanks, Andy, for stopping through. I'm glad you could make it and take care of yourself. You be well too, sir. Appreciate it. Oh, now that's one thing I couldn't see pineapple on is a Subway sandwich. I don't think there's any Subway sandwich that I could see a pineapple going on. I don't think so. Unless I was just willing to, live kind of dangerous. Let's mukbang, everybody. Let's mukbang. I still have not been able to find an empanada song, but you guys, if y'all were around, you heard me debut that song in a recent video. The sweet onion, is that the sweet onion chicken thing? Teriyaki? Is that what you're talking about? The Subway sandwich? Okay, I didn't think of that. That might go well with that. Pineapple. Uh-oh. Yeah, that might go good with that. I think Subway needs to revamp. If y'all hear that, that's probably a Words with Friends notification. That's what it sounds like. Yes, I still play. What was I going to say? I forgot that quick. Yeah, the empanadas. I feel like I can't find them in the grocery store. And I get the feeling that the video I did a long time ago, I must have bought them from a restaurant, and I don't know which one. But I did debut that song after promising to debut it months ago. No, the line ain't that hot. Not like, well, I've never had a hotline, to be honest, but would be nice though. Mushrooms and Italian dressing. And I don't really like Italian dressing, but it might be a good thing. I've never had it with like sauteed mushrooms. Okay, that's a good tip. Yeah, and I typically don't do like marinated mushrooms in the salad bars. I like if I have mushrooms on a salad, it's usually just been, you know, just dry. But and if I saute mushrooms, I usually put them in there with other vegetables. But as a side with Italian dressing by themselves, okay. I'm willing to try almost anything at least once. Almost anything. We're not sauteing anchovies. We won't be doing that. Well, you guys, I don't know. This has been a good live. I might just end it here though. There's only 5 of us in the room. But it's been a good chat, I'll tell you that. Oh, the fried mushrooms, yes. I just think they take a regular like button mushroom and bread it and then fry it. I don't really, you know what? That's a good question though. I'm gonna see if I can go online and see how they're actually made. It's probably in a batter, dipped in a batter, and put in the deep fryer. That's all I can think. That makes sense to me. But yeah, I'd like to know if they were going to be like if you like some people have stuffed mushrooms, I think. How do you stuff them? Like, do you coat them in like a cheese mixture and then the batter? Is that maybe? I guess that's how you would do that. Oh, excuse me. Thanks, Louis. Appreciate it. So reason to kill some time if you have the time. Sal's. Oh, that sounds like a place that probably has some really good food. A kid spaghetti. Oh, it just sounds like a place, a neighborhood place everybody go to. They always had a good food. They probably got a line, like in the summertime. There is a place in the summertime, or maybe it doesn't matter what time of the year it is. There's a place here in Chicago. I don't know what it's called, but Will, I know if you're still around. It's on Clark. It's not far from where Tower used to be. There was always a gaggle of people outside of this joint. I have never been into it in my life. It's a pizza joint, but it's like it's like a storefront or like they have a stoop, and there's always people there. Always, not necessarily a line full of people, but it's like I think they're probably waiting to be seated. And I'm like, this place looks so nondescript. I wonder what the pizza's like. I'm gonna have to maybe do well. I don't even know if I can do it now with the way things are. I'm gonna have to do my homework and figure out what is so special about this place. Watch, they're probably like a cult or something. Sal's was Mexican food. What was it short for? Like Salvador? Is that Mexican? I went to school with a Salvador. I think he was Mexican. Okay, this is it. I'm going to say sayonara for now, you guys. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. We'll have to see what happens next week. I have no major plans as far as like mukbangs or anything, but sometimes we'll see just how I'm feeling. You never know. I could pop up tonight. I could pop up with a live sneak attack chat on y'all. Y'all never know. But I think I'm gonna cool it for tonight, actually. It was good to see you live. Thanks, Jay, for popping in. It was good to see you on here, too. I appreciate that. I think you're right about that, too, Brandon. All right, you guys, enjoy the rest of your night and your dinner and your families and yourselves, okay? Take care. Bye. Bye. We'll see, Louie. All right. Bye, y'all.